has curated exhibitions internationally and has indeed managed a feat by organizing this exhibition for us, given many constraints, not least in time. I would like to extend the Erasmus Huis deep gratitude to Dr. Boonstra for her work, and I would also like to thank Dr. Gary and the National Gallery for their assistance and contributions. Now I would like to give the floor to Dr. Boonstra, who will explain a little bit more about this exhibition. And I hope we can fix the microphone.
A lot smaller than the one in the National Gallery, but I hope nevertheless still interesting. It does focus on a Dutch perspective because I really wanted to add something that the other exhibition has to offer, and that mainly focuses on Diponegoro in Indonesia, in art history, and more about his reception within Indonesia itself. But I think it's also very important to understand that Diponegoro himself, but also his legacy, travels a lot farther than Indonesia, and especially, of course, Netherlands, since we have this shared history, this long history that the ties that we have. So that is also why there are still a lot of objects and documents related to Diponegoro in the Netherlands, in Dutch archives and libraries, and museums as well. So what I wanted to do here is actually kind of not, it is impossible to show exactly what is there, but drawing on that material, I decided to make kind of 4 sections. So one is an introductory section about Diponegoro and the Java War, because maybe not everybody knows who Diponegoro is, or maybe he doesn't know his history very well, or his role in the Java War, or the relation with the Netherlands. So that you can see in the animation that we put on there. But then what I wanted to show also is how Diponegoro was seen in the Netherlands, and not only during the Java War, but also after. So also his legacy. So there's a small corner in there in which some Dutch men gave their perspectives on Diponegoro, and well, it doesn't might not surprise you that he was mainly seen as a rebel against the Dutch, but there were also dissonant voices, which I also selected in one of the showcases here. And then I think a story that is far less well known is the fact that Diponegoro's objects that traveled to the Netherlands with Dutch people who returned to the Netherlands gained political meaning in the Netherlands as well. So that is what you see here in this middle section. And as Emma mentioned, because of the very short time frame that we had, it was not possible to get original objects. So what I did is just put on these photos. I had them photographed from both front and back, so you can still walk around it and see what it looks like. And these objects tell the stories that basically Diponegoro was so important that even his objects that traveled to the Netherlands were valuable to the Dutch, and they actually used it to claim social and cultural positions within Dutch society. So that's the story that is being told here. And then what I wanted to show, the last thing that I wanted to show is that Diponegoro's legacy is actually still lasting. So here you see an art installation from Indonesian perspective, but there was also a Dutch writer who wrote a theater piece based on or inspired by Diponegoro. And I think one of the most recent examples of this long-lasting legacy of Diponegoro and the shared heritage between the Netherlands and Indonesia is the incorporation of the Tempat Diponegoro on the UNESCO Memory of the World Register. So that here you can see a short movie which explains that. And well, then maybe I must add that that is not the most recent example, but that is the pilgrim staff that you can see here on the photo, because that one was actually returned last week at the opening of the Diponegoro exhibition in in Galerie Nationale. And I think for the rest, you should have a look for yourself. I once again want to thank the Erasmus Huis and especially MRK in Kunaal and Bob van Zeeland for helping me and David Meer Shai. Sorry if I got your name wrong again. But I felt really supported because we put in a lot of work in just 2 months. I also want to thank Goethe Institute and the whole of the Goethe team. They were very welcoming to me, incorporating me in their team, so I'm very grateful to all of you as well. And I hope you will all enjoy this exhibition and the food that we will have afterwards.
Yes, first thing is the exhibition officially by our bringer. Please enjoy the exhibition and you have some food downstairs as well.
Then when you knew that they wanted to the ministry. They want to make the staff
Dat zou kunnen, ja. Dat heb ik waarschijnlijk wel goed gezien. Nee, maar inderdaad, ik was lijkt het op. Ja. Ja, zeker. Absoluut.
Erasmus. It's about the same for the house fair. Now I give them an idea. Itu kan bikin one event at two location. Kan bisa di GCC, bisa kan di sekarang
kayaknya mirip deh.